Hi, hello. Welcome to my thought process about jinxing oneself. And I finally figured it out. At least I think so, and I hope so. But I'm fairly confident in this statement. So I've been thinking for a long time about the concept behind being clumsy and how your brain works when you have a clumsy moment. To mix in with this, I've also been thinking about the term jinxing oneself. Basically, a jinx when you're about to do something you may bring up aloud and then have to stop yourself out of fear in case you mess up the action you're about to do. As well as the level of confidence I have when I naturally but truly concentrate on doing something. I haven't had a bad experience with this yet. For an example, throwing something into the trash can. If I allow my self-confidence to come through and flow throughout my body, then I will always hit the target. The moment I place thought into my conscious mind, then I will mess up the action. And usually I'll be thinking about something, and if I think on what I'm about to do for like one more than 1 second or so, then it will go wrong. I'll miss the target. And for a long time, I have considered myself clumsy, and I got really tired of it one day. So I started thinking on why that may be. Mostly because I would have moments where my reflexes shine like gold one moment, and it was dirt other times. I noticed a thought process associated with being clumsy. A disorganized mind and a hectic back-to-back thought process where I would think something so fast and then switch to the next thing even faster. While my mind is already on to the next thought because of how fast I'm thinking, my body and my brain is still trying to catch up, and it seems to direct all attention to catching up. And then I perform a clumsy task or fall for an example. So this evening I was carrying my laptop to my painting in like one arm, and while I was doing it, I just knew it would be okay, and I trusted myself to carry out the action. That's when it hit me. There was no thought process after carrying my laptop. I just knew it would be okay and trusted myself to carry out the action. I mean, think about it. Your body is probably already accustomed to performing every task you could want. And I mean, I'm just talking, basic functions here due to muscle memory. Your body already knows how to carry out most things you do. That's why if you're doing something monotonous, like driving home, your brain will switch over to thinking of something else. And before you know it, you're already home. Your brain is really the only thing still developing when it comes to basic functions, depending on your age, of course. As your awareness increases, you may experience a delayed reaction between your mind and body because your brain is still trying to catch up to everything. So, you also have to slow down, though, especially your thought process. I always assumed the saying "you need to slow down" was just some cliche statement from my elders to calm me down when I was being annoying. No, turns out they're actually right. So basically, allow yourself time to process and be aware of how long it takes your brain to process. So, fast thoughts lead to manic episodes, clumsiness, and even sometimes disassociation, all of which could cause a depressive episode or doubt in oneself. The key is confidence. You have to trust yourself, no matter how many people give you the doubt not to do so. This is the only way and correctly way to positively move forward. Why do you think physical trainers tell you not to think too hard on something or become emotional while you're doing the action, carrying out the training? It clouds your brain process from moving on to the next step as soon and as smoothly as possible. Slow down, breathe, And you have to slow down, breathe, and you can't do so. And if you can't do so, my apologies. Because of certain people, then it may be time to move on. You have to grow, and sometimes you outgrow other people who may not understand the same concepts as you, and that's okay. Just center yourself. Trust your body and your brain to work together. Also, after all of this, I don't view jinxing oneself as like a curse or anything like that. It's just your brain trying to process the information. And maybe you're moving too fast. Maybe you're getting too caught up in the thought process and not allowing the confidence to like flow throughout your body. So, through practice, I guarantee you'll notice a difference. Just center yourself and believe in yourself, believe your body, and whoever you are can carry out whatever you're trying to do. I also believe this is why meditation also increases oneself. I have noticed that I have a better control on my actions as I move throughout the world. If I take time for like self-care, maybe just go shower, maybe take an extra long shower to like cleanse your body, meditate some, maybe do a hobby that's relaxing that allows your brain to like just come together but not squish other thoughts. So, that is my thought and take on jinxing oneself. If you have any comments or disagreements or anything like that, just drop them below and we can talk about it. Thank you so much for listening and have a great evening.